This is Philip Tracy, editor at RCR Wireless News and Industrial IoT 5G. Welcome to the third installment of IoT in Action, where we investigate some real-world IoT deployments to bring meeting to a term that causes a lot of confusion. I have two members of Exosite with me. Exosite's a company that offers its own IoT platform. Here with me is Kevin Frisinger. He's the Director of Product Management, and Melissa Cisewski, Product and Channel Marketing Manager at Exosite. Today we're going to talk about a few of the company's case studies. But before we do that, if Kevin or Melissa, if you wouldn't mind giving a brief intro into Exosite and what the company's all about.
Thanks, Philip. Exosite's really an enterprise software company that helps organizations gain better insights into their devices and the people that use them.
And we do that by providing a scalable and secure enterprise IoT platform, business and professional services, as well as a rich ecosystem of partnerships so that customers have access to the technologies that they need to achieve their goals.
Perfect. And so we're just going to get started into the Parker Hannifin case study. So Parker is a company that specializes in motion and control technologies, and they look to Exosite to provide a reliable connectivity, application flexibility, and a scalable cloud-based infrastructure. So what was Parker's challenge, and what problems were they facing, and how could they be answered with IoT?
Sure. So the challenge or opportunity, as we like to look at it, that was presented to Parker is that there are significant expenses in manufacturing associated with the tools that they use in that environment. Manufacturing downtime is very expensive, equipment problems. Anytime it's unplanned, it's really expensive. So there was a lot of opportunity there for Parker to come in with a solution that minimized the downtimes and the unexpected things that would pop up.
Great. And so what did Parker bring to the table? They came to you with the opportunity, and so what did they bring to the table, and how did they integrate Exosite's cloud-based solutions to help fix the problem?
Yeah, so Parker they have a deep understanding of the manufacturing process, so the tools that are used in the manufacturing environment. So they had the subject matter knowledge, and they saw where the problems were, and they heard their customers talking about the issues that they had. And they also had a desire to serve their customers and the systems that they built better. And at the end of the day, they had a commitment to get into that connected world and really improve on the products and bring to it some services that makes the customer experience at the end of the day a really, really great one.
And so what were the results of your partnership with Parker? And how were their efficiencies, increased efficiencies realized?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so with the Parker Scout, which was actually installed as Transair product powered by Scout, which works with Exosite. It originally focused on compressed air systems, and what we were able to do with this partnership with Parker and installing into their customers and realizing this product in real life was that plant managers and the maintenance crew were able to know what was happening in their systems, even though they're not standing right there in front of them. They're able to plan proactive maintenance, which reduced downtime and associated costs with unexpected failures and risks. So essentially, it was a lot of de-risking and eliminating that risk so that they can really, truly have control over that manufacturing environment and keep it running as often as possible. In addition to that, Parker itself was able to differentiate themselves as a market leader with this product that is connected and reliable and secure. They were also able to use it as a blueprint as they expanded to the other 100 divisions of their company that they have, to really capitalize on the work that was done in this original program. And Parker also was enabled to provide additional services and at the end of the day revenue for their businesses.
Great, that's a great explanation. So now moving on to the second case study. You all worked with a company that makes garage door openers. So can you talk a little bit about that, what their goals were, how they're able to take something like a garage door opener to the next level?
Philip, I'm going to talk through the Genie case study. And with Genie, they really wanted to drive kind of a new brand loyalty. They've been around for a very long time, providing just kind of a garage door openers and accessories to go with them. And they were seeing kind of the rest of the industry move into this home automation space and really wanted to try and stay and be innovative in that space, and said, hey, we need to move into IoT. And we want to drive brand loyalty in this home automation market.
Great. And how did Exosite help them to do that, to create brand loyalty?
So one of the things, as they came to Exosite, Exosite needed to kind of help them understand how to transform their business and quickly move into this home automation market by introducing an internet-enabled product line. They call that product line Aladdin Connect. And through that, they're seeing the ability to kind of help their customers out in a couple of different areas. One is the safety and security of homes. And by offering up kind of a solution that most home burglaries come in through the garage door open or a garage door. And so they wanted to offer up their customers a simple user interface to be able to tell if the garage door was open or closed, or be able to close it remotely. And we were essentially help them create the whole infrastructure behind their user interface and behind kind of what they wanted their customers to interact with. And so Exosite was able to very quickly allow them to get to market. I think the whole thing took about 9 months from the time they came in with their concept around, these are the devices that we want to connect. This is how we're going to connect them. They brought a number of other players into that full solution. And Exosite was essentially their IoT platform that allowed all that information to flow back and forth.
Great. And just to round it off, can you talk about, I guess, what the results were? How did their product look by the end of your partnership with them?
Yeah, it's a kind of an interesting use case, because another one of the side benefits that they wanted to drive was this kind of brand loyalty. And so what they did in the end solution was create a device that could go onto anyone's garage door opener. So it didn't need to be just a Genie garage door. It could go onto their competitor's garage door. And the thought behind that was, as people installed the app and they start looking at the opening and closing and using the application, it's branded Genie. So the next time they go looking for a garage door opener, they're going to be thinking of Genie. I keep interacting with my Genie app. I can continue to drive brand loyalty through that app. And so that's an interesting kind of twist on that solution as well. But it's been very successful. They've had great success with that product introduction and are looking to expand.
Great, excellent. Well, thank you very much, Kevin and Melissa, for speaking with me about the Parker and Genie case studies and speaking with me about Exosite. I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, Philip. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Philip.